Study more and stress less. The challenges present to you the second webinar of the project. Our guest speakers are Mr. Elchin Rizayev, Miss Sabina Bakhshiyeva and Miss Ilaha Zeynalli. They are education specialists at ADA University and provided us with their valuable insights on how to deal with stress, responsibility, and the transition between high school and university life. Our guest speaker, Mr. Elchin Rizayev, focused on the mind and transition from high school to university life. According to him, stress is due to the fact that students do not realize such a transition and keep thinking that they can blame others for their problems. However, Mr. Rizayev recommends seeing the university as a place of self-discovery and development. This is where one becomes independent and understands that their actions have consequences. He mentions that seeing yourself as a victim and not developing or communicating is a sure way to lose your mind during the academic year. So it is all in the minds of students. Hence, he gives 5 tips to stay sane during the academic year. First is know your strengths and weaknesses, that is, focus on self-development. Second, set specific goals. Third, be positive. Fourth, be resilient. And fifth, make time to recover. As mentioned before, a student decides his or her own destiny. Mr. Elchin Rizayev mentions that successful students accept their personal responsibilities, their mistakes, and make sure that they think independently. Struggling students, on the other hand, see themselves as victims, believe that the outcomes are out of fate, luck, or some other external sources, and tend to fall under the influence of others. Keys of smooth transition and better academic performance. After Mr. Rizayev's insights, we learned about student life in depth from Miss Sabina Bakhshiyeva. She has recently graduated from ADA University and had first-hand experience with the issues students may face. She says that the key for a smooth transition is communication. Whether it is a counselor, a psychologist, or a trustworthy friend, it's important to have someone to accompany you in this journey. When it comes to failure, Ms. Bakhshiyeva advises a change of attitude. Her question is, have you analyzed the reason of your failure? What if the reason lies within you or your attitude? You must ask such questions to find the root of your problem and solve it. Perhaps all that you need is to say, I'm so grateful that I can get a good education, instead of I have to do homework again tomorrow. Of course, we must not forget about mental health and preserve it. Academic success is important, but never put your grades over your health. Hence, Ms. Bakhshiyeva has some suggestions for better performance without burning yourself out. First is to schedule your classes at the time best for you. We all have a certain time when we feel like we're the most focused and motivated. Use this to your advantage. Make sure to attend all of the classes and submit all the assignments on time. Do not be shy to make appointments with instructors. Give voice to your difficulties and worries. Keep syllabus as a guidance for yourself. Do not procrastinate and do not panic when faced with obstacles, because there are always some alternative solutions if you think about it. Lastly, be an independent learner. Ask questions, be curious, discuss topics with your peers, and speak up. Exam stress and exam preparation. Ms. Zeynalli also recommends a change in the attitude towards exams, from relaxed to a bit more disciplined, and from negative to positive. See exams as an opportunity to learn and develop as you are preparing for it. Here are some tips on how to prepare for the exams efficiently and with fun. First, find your best way to study, individual or in a group. Second, do not leave anything to chance. Do your best and trust in your abilities. Third, know exactly what's required for each exam. Check the syllabus and the rubrics or talk to the professor. Refer to the lectures provided by the instructor. And lastly, know your exam format. Make sure to eat and sleep well. Talk with your family and relax. Do not forget that you should put yourself first. Here are some of the tips from our education specialists. Did you find the video useful? Make sure to tell us in the comments and leave a like. Study more and stress less.